Hello. Welcome back to Backseat Gaming, or Backlog Gaming. I am going to play Book of Hours. I was a fan of Cultist Simulator, and this just came out a couple of days ago, so I am going to check it out. Let us see what this is all about. Took a while to get this set up because for some reason it does not like to be captured. So, without further ado, let us go. What's going on here? Brandkrug, March 7th, 1936. There has been no librarian at the Hush House since the fire. 7 years now. Suitable candidates are very difficult to find, but perhaps we have found one in you. Take care on your journey. The seas around Brandkrug are treacherous. Okay. What do I do? St. Brankrant's Grove. Here the sea ends and the world begins, for the other way around. After storms, the fishermen of Brankham village find oddities washed up here. Out of bounds. This place is beyond the bounds of the house. Okay. Navigating Brandkrug. Left click to interact with objects, rooms. Right click or use the cursor keys to move your view around. Or change keys in setting, okay. Cursor keys. Fine, I'll just use everything with the mouse. Okay, so I could zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. What is this thing? The cold comes first. Thunder growling, waves pounding, finally sprawled on the sodden sand of the beach. There's something in my hand. Powers. Heart. The heart relentless beats to protect the skin of the world we understand. The heart is the principle that continues and preserves, okay? Sky. Wind, storm, echo, saw, with the intricacies of mathematics and principles of flight. Law's touch is lighter than we sometimes think. Matter of balance, harmony, necessity. Okay. Winter. Winter is the principle of silence, of endings, and of those things that are not quite dead. Expertise. Element of the soul. The human soul is comprised of 9 elements, and this is one. Most other things have simpler souls. Each soul card can be used once a day for the kind of things you do with your soul. That usually means talking to people or crafting. Okay? Malady. Something has ensnared or sickened my soul. Soul cards can be malady tainted when you're exposed to dangerous influences. Sometimes when you fail in a task. Maladies cannot be exhausted, but your soul is altered and weakened, and there can be serious consequences if they go untreated. Not bad. Forms. Soaked. In perilous disillusion, intervene quickly but not hastily. Journal. I began before this book, but it'll end when I do. Readable. There are worse things to put in your eyes than this. Thing. The gentleman makes things his servants. The petty man is servant to things. Master Zun. Memory. Something remembered might be something understood. Memories can be used to help with crafting and to upgrade skills. Memory disappears each dawn except persistent ones. Okay. So it looks like I get to pick a card. Health. Half drowned. Shivers rack my soaked body. Your health is failing. Find somewhere warm to warm up. Memory. Storm. There are storms good enough to shake the moon from the sky and one's thoughts from one's skull. Okay. A drowned book. The one possession I kept from the shipwreck. It must be important to me. Guess I'll collect them. What do I have left to work with? Remember what? I guess the storm. I can't get my thoughts straight. Okay. I'm soaked and freezing, but as far as I can tell, I'm still alive. You still have some health. Don't lose it. You need it. If you want to be alive, what else do you have to do? Perhaps this book can help me put the pieces together. Okay, so I can't do that yet. Okay, so I need to find some place to go. Tidal flats. Brankung is a tidal island. At low tide you can walk there, though you probably shouldn't. Okay. Brankung village. Sanctuary in the storm. I need help to climb the cliffs in the dark, and the locals are suspicious of us, more than ever so, in the restoration of the new king. I don't know. Slot guidance. Got this one? Storm? Am I gonna die right away? To the cubic bridge. You can only keep 5 things in your belongings. The 6th item will be abandoned unless it already has a home. Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Tree of Wisdom. Scholars and others recognize 9 wisdoms, though they disagree with where one wisdom ends and another begins. Something for me to think about. Travel the Tree of Wisdoms. Okay. Manichristry. Lithanastry. Illumination. Hushery. Nyctodromy. Scholectrous. Wow, these are all like... Oh, so I need books to open it. Okay. Okay, so these moves forward. Okay. This must be settings, right? Yeah. Okay. Am I missing something? I was... I only have 3.39 left, huh? I don't know. I wonder what does it mean for copy to clipboard. What's left? So I can do these? I remember. There was a storm. It smashed the ship like an egg. But I seized this book as the sea seized me. Then the sea brought me here in Bangkok. The book is in bad shape and I'm not much better. We're both in need of a warm drive. Okay. There was a storm. I smashed the ship. Smashed the ship. Okay, so that's got that. Pet fatigued. Core fatigue. Shot fatigue. Okay. Yes, that is me. What else is me? I don't know. What remains of me? Instinct? This is the coast where Rankirk Isle lies. It wasn't easy to come here, but I don't give up easy. Even so, I know there's no way I can cross the island of seas. I'll need to find a shelter for the night. Okay. Got that. Got core. Exuberance. Instincts with one of the 9 parts of the human soul. Okay. Arab. Fatigue. Pride, compassion, hatred, and fear. Pulsed. Sight, perception, inspiration, all the city's gifts. Wrist. Name, memory, the part that which remains. Most librarians know that books have souls. Most librarians hope for books with simple souls of wrist and nothing else. Metal. The capacity... Okay. So, does that mean I can get here now? Nope. What about here? Nope. Okay, so I guess I need book and I guess metal. Or this perception? Yeah. I'm gonna die in 2 minutes. Perhaps here I'll find safety from what follows me, but what was that exactly? First things first, I remember there's someone in the village who will give me sanctuary, if I can get there. An old friend. An old friend's address. I first learned of Brankhook through its rector, Reverend Timothy. For years now I have been exchanging letters with him. I can find a shelter for tonight under his roof once I've searched Brankhook village. Shelter. Brankhook must be nearby, but it's hard going, dragging myself which is way. Okay. So I have guidance. It is. Brankhook village must be memory, fear, so the oldest and strongest emotions of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is the fear of the unknown. Okay, so I can't use that yet. I'll have to use this with core. My instincts tell me that this must be the way. Without a map, instincts as good as a compass, they say. I'm about to die. The crypts go dark against the ragged stars, and then at last I see the light of a hurricane lamp bobbing in the dark. As it approaches, a face glimmers above the lamp. Fisherman's assistance. A fisherman from Rankin Village. He can guide me up the path if he trusts me. Nope. Come no closer. What is thy business? Be someone that'll speak for E. Of course, since 1930 and the Restoration, the locals have grown ever more suspicious of foreigners. But there is someone in Branker I know. Okay. I'll take ye by the cliffs then. Okay. What did he do? Now I can use it. Unlock. Okay, so that's how it works. I find my way through this door. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, wow. Okay, where am I supposed to go now? Oh, I need to repair that. Okay. Is this it? The old rectory? Reverend Timothy is a hospitable soul, but Terence, the housekeeper... His housekeeper guards her employer fiercely. She doesn't want his innocent theological enthusiasm getting him into trouble. Okay. You'll need an introduction or a mutual acquaintance marked with a lantern, knock, or sky. Perhaps someone ensures his own theology. I don't know. That doesn't match the slot's requirements. Check the requirements by clicking the slot it needs olive. The Reverend staggers back as if he's received a blow, and then he's bombarded me with the terrified, delighted questions before I move through the door. Reverend Timothy flutters fussily while Terence's housekeeper busies herself with practicality. She shows me to a warm room at the top of the house where a fire is already made up. Okay. It's sunny. Hey, I'm not dying anymore. Reverend Timothy is touchingly excited to meet his correspondents in person. I'm still too exhausted to hold up my end of the conversation, and Terence is not the talkative woman. But the Reverend can talk for 3. At last, however, he suddenly realizes how exhausted I am and lets me sleep. Reverend Timothy's words always run ahead of him, but his thoughts always catch up. The study. Reverend Timothy is not a man to miss an opportunity for conversation, so the whole business takes longer than it might. But he's anxious to help. Coppery book. The unusual metal binding is untouched by the sea. Ah. Examine, appreciate, catalog. I don't have a soul. Okay. Is there nothing here? There's nothing to consider but the book. There's no one to talk to. So where do I go? Well then, let's go to the post office. Locked. The post mistress may have something for me once I know what to ask for. Okay. The sweet bones locked. After the restoration in 30, the new king's agents came looking for his enemies in his parts. And they weren't gentle about it. Since those days, the locals are suspicious of foreigners. Okay. I don't think there's anything here. The smithy, locked. Denzel Smith has more work than he needs, and he rarely opens up doors to strangers. Okay. You need an introduction. Okay. And then let's see what's over here. A walk on the moor. Clamber up to the long reaches of the moors behind the village, lead into the wind-splintering fist. If I know what to look for, I might find something among the rocks. It's the knowledge. I don't know what I'm looking for. Nope. And then this one's locked because it needs repairs, which I can't repair. Is there anything else around here? No. And I know I can't go here. I don't have guidance for that. So I'll just let time run. A key, a lantern, huh? I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't have any of those. I have effort, but I have no knowledge. I can put it here, but I don't know what I'm looking for. That's a problem. Mrs. Kyle and the midwife is a tall, gloomy. Mr. Kyle is the undertaker, is slight and wry. In these troubled times, both are wary of strangers. I don't know what I'm supposed to look for. Huh. I don't have a soul to consider. Memories fade, assistance departs, but the soul is refreshed. Oh, okay. Good. Oh, I could do this. Something for me. The postmistress regards me with the chilly gaze of a goddess. Image in an ancient hill shrine. The librarian. Says she, yes, I have something for you. Please wait here. Oh. Gale. Gale. Trees bend, walls creak, travelers bend low against the blast. Okay. The postmistress returned with an envelope addressed to the librarian, Hush House, Bancroft Isle. Postmark in Wales a week ago. Okay. A letter to the librarian. 10-shilling note. Half a pound, but not half a note. A recent innovation. Okay. The postmistress keeps at the gate to the wilder world. In her left hand is the lightning, which is to say the telegraph, and in her right the thunder, which is to say the only telephone in Brankrook. Before her lies a casualty which accepts the greater currency and returneth for its lesser children. Okay. Letter to. I want to look at this. Read the letter. To reply instead, add ink at a desk. Okay. I finished reading. The letter reads, St. Rowan's Trust wishes to congratulate me on my appointment as librarian of Hush House. The trust assures me that it will provide the promised stipend cash each spring, but reminds me that its resources are limited, and suggests I seek local assistance in restoring the premises. Let us know when you're all set up and ready to receive visitors, the letter concludes. It is signed simply to trustees. Alright. No, I already read it, so I don't need to read it again. I've learned that honest enthusiasm is solvent for surliness, okay? Just keep smiling. Eventually, the other patrons unbend enough to let me buy them a pint and let me listen to them complain about the weather. I'll find a warmer welcome here next time. The Sweet Bones. The Sweet Bones has been in the public house in Brenkirk since Cromwell's time. Its history is notable, its beer is not. Guests looking for a discreet employment or for discreet assistance congregate in the snug. I need to talk to the blacksmith. Oh, I can't. Oh boy. Nope. I could offer help with correspondence and arithmetic. There's no school in Brandenburg, and not everyone here knows letters. Yeah. Not much work on offer in Brandenburg, but I can find. I want to keep the shilling note. Let me talk to him some more. Fatigue. Oh, okay. Rector's assistants. Okay. What can he do? Mutual acquaintance has induced the cows to invite me for fish supper. If I'm lucky, fish supper with me, Mrs. Cows celebrating gallets. Okay. Mr. Kyle pumps my hand. Just me and thee and the missus tonight, eh? Well, there's a client in the back, but if thee don't bother, he won't bother thee. Memory, satisfaction. Okay. Mrs. Kyle in the minute. Okay. What is this? Some appetites are easier to satisfy than others. Okay. My journal, I'm sure of it. The storm scattered my thoughts, but each page I turn is familiar. I begin to recall now why I came here and in danger I fled. Ah, I got another post. I see, I see. Okay. I think I will stop here. My thoughts on it is that if you like Cultist Simulator, how there's multiple paths, multiple branches, multiple ways of doing things, this is a really interesting game where everything unfolds. There's a tiny bit of a learning curve in the beginning, but once you get used to it, yeah, I think this is a really good game to delve into. Anywho, thank you for watching, and I will see you again later. Bye!